Hello, everyone. Looking for the rapture, the harpazo, the catching up in First Thessalonians 4. I had another dream last night. Amazingly, the Lord is just incredible, and I just really need to share that with you all. In my last video, though, I forgot to mention, and I'm sure many of you know this already, but there is a blood moon on March 19th. And I was watching another video, and March 19th is the first of Nisan, and the Lord told, I believe, Moses to mark this day. Um, it's the new Hebrew year of new beginnings. So March 19th, there's going to be a blood moon, and this blood moon is unique because it will be the last lunar eclipse visible anywhere on Earth until December 31st of 2028. As a blood moon, it represents a rare, intense, long-lasting celestial event, approximately 58 to 59 minutes of totality. And in Acts 2:20, most of you know, the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the coming of the great and terrible day of the Lord. So here we have another blood moon coming up. So I just wanted to make sure I mentioned that. And yesterday I made a video, and I don't know how many people actually saw it. I don't want to repeat a lot of things, but today is Pi Day. It's PI Day, and it's March 14th, of course, 2026, and it's also Einstein's birthday. And this tradition of PI Day was a tradition since 1988, and they celebrate science and eating pie, PIE. So yesterday I did a video, and I made the lines because I tried it without saying the scary word, because I tried to make another video and I tried downloading it, and I said it in the video, and it stopped loading up to YouTube. So I thought I'll just have to spell it out. So that's why I did it that way. But it was pretty remarkable what the Lord gave me, because I didn't know, Einstein's birthday was March 14th today, and I didn't know anything about Pi Day, and there's a celebration, PI. So when I had my dream, and remarkably, the Lord gave me another dream last night. I'll just share that I did a sketch of this morning's dream really quick as well. But this is the sketch that I did yesterday. Very quickly, I just woke up and I didn't want to forget, what I kind of saw in my mind, And then a lady on the internet on the comments said, that looks very similar. And I looked up the real sketch and see how close they are to what I saw in my dream, the 5.0, and then the real symbol. And I'm not a symbol person. I don't remember things like this. And, so I thought that was amazing in itself. The Lord uses the weak. He's giving dreams and visions in these last days, he says, in Joel 2 and Acts 2, I believe. I never say for sure because, us being Christians, we should pray about things and ask the Lord anyway to show us. And reading the word is always something I would direct somebody to instead of listening to me. So, but this is what I saw last night. This is my quick sketch. This time I saw, and I saw 5.0 in the middle. So here's my sketch quickly of last night's dream, but I redid it so you guys could see what was in this. This is much clearer to what I saw in my dream. It was like it was a picture of nautical stuff, and this guy was in the yellow, of course, wet outfit for on the ships and everything, and this was like either a compass or it was a sundial. And then I absolutely saw 5.0 with these numbers before and after and it was 5.0 in the middle. So God's confirming something, about my dream yesterday. And I promise you, I would never make anything like this up. And I can't think like this. I don't think like this. I don't think about it. But the Lord just kind of gave this to me again this morning, I guess, as a confirmation. And my husband said, "Why do you think the Lord is giving you these things? What is the point of him giving these to you?" And the only thing I could think of is that, we believe the restrainer is going to be gone for the tribulation. And I hope these things are not, while we're still here. I don't wish it upon anybody. But the Lord said in my dream last night, if you don't warn them, their blood will be on your hands. And I said to my husband, that's interesting that you should say that, because the Lord told me if you don't warn them, their blood will be on your hands. So I believe these terrible things hopefully will happen after the rapture of the church, the harpazo, after the bride is gone, the church, after the restrainer's gone. But I don't know. Of course, nobody knows. Nobody knows the day or the hour. But I am just giving you these things because I've been shown them. And of course, these things have to do with the ocean. And we all know that. And commerce and things like that. Shipping and other things can come through on the ocean, and things from other country is what I was thinking. And my husband mentioned this word here, that I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, he mentioned that word there, that if that happens, we're going to have to go back to compasses and sundials and all of that, because the electricity will be knocked out. And so that was what I dreamed, and I thought it was very remarkable, and I wanted to share it with you all. But I believe the point of it is to get saved now and to warn people that Jesus is coming. Warn your family, Jesus is coming. I know that's what we're doing already, trying to get our family on the ark saved, because the door is going to be shut, just like Matthew 25, and just like in Noah's day, when the ark door was closed, those people were left behind, left out, and killed, with the waters and the floods and all of that. So I just wanted to get on here and share that with you all. I don't know if many of you maybe haven't seen the video from yesterday, but it all connects to this morning's dream. And I had a dream of a man that had a pen in his hand, and he was writing 666, and then I woke up. My husband was talking to me. So we all know in Revelation how it says, don't take the mark in the forehead or the right hand. Don't take the mark of the beast, because it'll be hell for sure for whoever takes that. But without it, you can't buy or sell. And so if you are left behind, do not take that mark, no matter what, and also I just wanted to share that Jesus said in John 14:6, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father except through him. And, we're not saved by works of righteousness, which we have done, but according to his mercy, he saved us, dying on the cross for our sins. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. There is none righteous, no, not one. We can't save ourselves. We can't do good works. It says in the Bible that Jesus would have died for no reason if we could get to heaven by our good works, which we can't. So Jesus had to die for our sins in order for us to be in heaven with him. We have to accept and receive the free gift that he's offering. It says it is a gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. And in order for it to be your gift, you have to accept it. And it says in John, but as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of God. So these are warning dreams for what's to come. I don't believe that we have very long before Jesus comes in the clouds, and we're to meet him in the clouds, 1 Thessalonians 4. And so I just wanted to share all this with you. Get saved, and if you're walking the fence, get close to Jesus and a personal relationship with Jesus, reading and praying. He doesn't expect much from us. He just wants us to call upon the name of the Lord and we will be saved. It's so simple. It's so easy. And if you're backslidden and got away from the Lord, it's easy. He is there with open arms like he was with the prodigal son. We just come back to him and he washes our sins as far as the east is from the west and remembers them no more. So thank you all for listening, and thank you for your comments and prayer requests. And I believe it's going to be soon. So take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.